Hello everybody, welcome to this video where I'm going to show you something that I'm very excited to share with you, which is the latest release of the MATLAB extension for Visual Studio Code. Now, MathWorks released the first version of this back in 2023, and since then it's been installed nearly 330,000 times at the time of recording. However, one thing that it has been lacking until today is the ability to support debugging workflows. And so I just want to show you that this is available now and just quickly give you an idea of what it is, what it looks like, so that you can install it yourself and start playing with it. So here I've got Visual Studio Code open, and we can see a little script that I've been noodling around with. It's nothing very complicated. And I can just run this directly in Visual Studio Code. It forms the plot exactly as you would expect, and I can edit this, save it, run it again, and there we go. Okay. And this is nothing new. This functionality has been available in the MATLAB extension for Visual Studio Code for some time now. Now you do need MATLAB installed. I have MATLAB installed on my machine, and this extension connects to that. You can see at the bottom here it says MATLAB connected. And it's got a bunch of different functionalities such as syntax highlighting and code snippets, code folding, and all that good stuff. Code execution was added earlier this year, but now they've added debugging support. So what this means is I can add breakpoints. So if I just click here to the left of this line number, for example, I've now created a breakpoint just here. And I click the run function, and now code is executed until the first time this function has been called, and you can see that the code has stopped just here. And I can see here the value of the variables inside this function. This function's only got one variable, n, which is 256. And if I were to continue this, so up here you've got all of the debugging controls that you would expect to have. Continue, step over, step into, step out, restart, and stop. But I'm just going to click continue. What this will do is this will continue code execution until this breakpoint is hit again. And if we do this, watch what happens to that value of n. Okay, it's been updated to 512. So we've run another 512 iterations, and then we've hit this breakpoint again. And the reason for it happening every 256 iterations, of course, is because this is just the for no reasons other than demonstration, I added this little if statement here, which said for if mod n, 256 equals 0, then call this function foo. So it's doing that, and I can see the results in my debugging session. I can move up the call stack. So now I go just outside. Look at all the variables just outside this function. I can see that I've got m and n and my value of t, and also z. And if I hover over any of the variables in the editor, then it will show me the value of these of each variable right now. So there's the array z, and if we do there's m, and so on. So it all kind of behaves exactly as you'd expect. The other thing that I can do here is I can type in commands at the MATLAB command prompt. So let's just say what n is, for example. So there you go, n is 512. Or I could do something more interesting. Let's copy and paste this plot command. Okay, so made a mistake there, because inside this variable, inside this function foo, it doesn't know about the variable z. I need to actually come out of this function and be in the main script to be able to see z. So let's just step over a few times, and there we go. I'm now, so step over is just running the next line of code each time I click it. And so now I'm in my main loop, and I can see my value z. So let's plot that, and let's plot it with some zeros. And so what I'm doing here then is I'm just running commands on the MATLAB command prompt. So let's stop execution now. And then clear this breakpoint. So I just click to clear it. And now I'm out of debugging mode and everything runs just as I expected before. And then the final thing that I can do, well, the final thing that I'm going to show you now, at least, is I can create conditional breakpoints. So what I mean by that is I can right-click here and add a conditional breakpoint, and I can say, okay, I only want you to stop execution when this expression evaluates to true. So the expression I'm going to do is mod n, 10 equals 0. And then I press enter. If I hover over this, we can see that it's a conditional breakpoint. And I run that. And then we can see the code execution has stopped now on the 10th iteration. And that's pretty much it. Debugging support in Visual Studio Code. Go check it out. Have a play. Let me know what you think. And like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. Thanks so much. Bye.